Hi, all my friends. How you all doing? I'm doing okay. Um, for me, it's kind of late at night. Right now, it's almost 9 o'clock. Um, my caregiver, when she came to work today, I was saying something about I had these two big bird houses that I wanted to paint. One was for Christmas and one was for Halloween. And or not Halloween, Valentine's Day or Easter. Anyway, I can't find them. I can't find them anywhere. So I did a whole, I went through my whole room. I went through all the boxes. I went through the three containers that have wood projects in them. No more birdhouses. I found all my birdhouses. I had 55 birdhouses. Out of those 55, I have three large ones. One is for Halloween, one is for Easter, and one is for, I believe I held it out for Thanksgiving. But anyway, I still need 22, and out of the 22, three of them have to be big. So anyway, I was telling her I need to go get some more birdhouses, and I need to go get I need to go get the trays for the skull candle holders that I'm making. And she goes, "Well then, come on, I'll take you." And I'm like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Okay, let's go." So we went to Michael's today, and I went with a budget and I went with a list of knowing exactly what I wanted. And I admit I did go a little bit off the list, just a little bit. I did buy a couple things that were not on the list, but I bought them because I know that they'll be great for Halloween decorations and all that. Um, anyway, one of the first things I did pick up, God, we got into Michael's, and it's like Halloween City when you first get into there. And I'm just like, I want money, money, money so I can buy all this. But one of the first things I did pick up was this large birdhouse. And all I could think of was this would be so cute for a Christmas birdhouse because I can paint it. It even has a little chimney. Paint it and put snow on it, make a little bit of smoke up there, put a little tree out here to make it look like the tree's waiting to go inside, all decorated and everything. So yeah, so this is the house I bought to do my Christmas birdhouse. Then I bought um, several little birdhouses. I got this kind. I got two of this kind, two of this kind. Um, I got two of this kind, and two of this kind. So I bought 8. I was only going to buy 6, but I ended up buying 8. But they're $1, and I thought, you know what, this will work. I can paint, I can paint these. I can make them all work. I know I can get things to do what I want it to do. So then we go back to where all the Halloween stuff is, and they had. I'm a nut when it comes to the little wooden coffins. I can always think of different things to do with them and everything. I was thinking, now this one's very small. This is one of the smallest ones I've ever bought. But I thought this would be kind of cute. Paint this up and make it look like uh, I was thinking about maybe having it open a little bit and like the body escaped or something, or the ghoul escaped or something like that. Um, I have several ideas for it. Then I found this one and I thought, oh my gosh. But I kept thinking, why is it $5? Now, granted, it was half off. And then I found out it lights up. So I thought, well, I want this. I want this. So I'm going to paint this up. It's not a whole lot. And the nice thing I like about this is that you can change the batteries. I'm keeping hold of the instructions on the back of it until I can put them in my filing cabinet so that I know what batteries to buy and how to install them. So I'm like, yes. So I don't know if I'll be able to do much I mean, because I don't want to block the light, but I might be able to do something to at least make the inside just look a little bit spooky. Now, and then I also bought 7 dowel sticks, for the birdhouses to sit on. Then I also bought, for the candle, the skull candle things, I bought 4 of these. I'm a little ticked off. I really get mad. When I went to go take all the price tags off the wood items I bought, 3 of the birdhouses, and they put the stickers on the back of the birdhouse, not the bottom, but on the back of the birdhouse. God, it has taken me forever to get those stickers off. But these 4 things, I can't get the stickers off at all. They will not come off. And the one that goes on the bottom, no, because it'll go like this. I'm going to have to really do something about hiding these stickers, because there'll be the one on the bottom, and then the one that goes on top goes like this. So I'm going to have to hide all those stickers. You'd think they would use something that wouldn't be so hard to take off. I mean, I know they have to try and keep them, get them down there so that people can't, try and say, oh no, this is the sticker that was on it. But still. Then I saw this. I saw this. They only wanted $3 for it. It was $2.99. And I am just like thinking, I can make this look like an old trunk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get painted up like I remember what my grandmother's trunks looked like, but I'm going to paint it up so it's like this. And then I have some of those small skeletons. I'm going to have like they're trying to get out. And I'm like, oh, that would be so perfect. So then here I am. I'm trying to get out of the store because I figured, okay, I've already spent almost $21. I got to get out of the store so I don't buy anymore. And we saw these cute little adorable, what do they call it, craft foam built Halloween things. So yes, I had to go look at them, and I fell in love with them. So I ended up buying one of these. So if I get the money, I want to go back and get at least, there's a couple others that I liked a lot. One of them was $20, and the other one was also the same as this, but it was $10. But I thought, I want to make, these would be so cute sitting on that table or sitting some, but I'm going to make them and have them. So I only spent a total of $33. I know it's not a big haul, and some of this, I just thought you guys might like to see what I got and some of the ideas. Like I said, I have been really busy. I took one of the books and I tried painting, or what do you call it, tea dye in the pages. That didn't work. So then I went and I got one of my it's dark chocolate, and I painted the whole book this coating of dark chocolate. Well, then I painted it again, another coating, because even though I'm going to be coating it with tissue paper or paper towels, depending on what I want to use, and I think with that one I'm going to use tissue paper, I just didn't want any of the lettering that was embossed on the cover to come through. So I painted another coat. Well, then I tried an experiment. Now, I don't know if it's going to work because I haven't been able to see yet with the tissue paper. I took my Aleene's Craft Glue and I put a dot in each corner on the top cover of the book. Don't you even think about it, Penelope. Don't you dare turn off my internet. Yeah, she's walking around and the switch is right there and I have no other place to put it. So I'm always like, get away from the switch. But anyway, I put a dot on each corner of the book like a button. Then with the glue, I wrote out the word hexes, H-E-X-E-S. And I did it kind of thick. And then I've let it dry. It took almost 36 hours for it to all come clear. So now I'm going to see how it looks when I go to put the tissue paper. If it stayed up high enough so that it will come through, so that you can see the buttons and the word hexes and all that. Now, one thing, and I do love the fact that my new caregiver, she loves to craft. She likes to craft too. One of the things that she suggested is she said, I have some old cracker boxes. She says, why don't you also cut letters out of there and glue them on and do that? She goes, it'll raise it just enough. And so I'm going to try that too with a couple of the other books. So, and then my biggest happy thing, I was doing something in my project closet and I found a box that all it had in it was the bag for the plastic canvas haunted house and the kit for one of my gingerbread Christmas houses. So I took them out, brought the box out here, and now I have a box to put my glass things in to spray paint them black. So I'm hoping after, if I can't do it tonight, I'm gonna try. I'm going to then do it tomorrow, but I can do it in the box. I now have a place to spray paint. I couldn't do it before because even if I try to take it outside, the spray paint would get on the building, and I can't afford to pay to have the building painted to cover it up. So I've been trying to figure out a way to spray paint safely without all the paint getting all over the place. So finding that box has been a blessing. The one thing I forgot to buy at Michael's, though, it just really makes me mad. I put on there 7 dowels for the birdhouses. And I put on 1 dowel to do the candles. See, I told you that's not for you to climb up there. Penelope's trying to climb up on my shelves that holds all my ceramics. And she doesn't understand. It's not for her to do that. Here, I will move all this. Let me move this, and then you can get up on your cat tree. Okay? I apologize that I had this stuff up there. I will move it. But anyway, I've been trying, I've been trying to figure out a way to paint these glasses. So now I went and found my E6000 thing, but it really makes me mad because I thought, oh, I'm going to put the drill in my Dremel, drill the holes in the heads, glue them all together, glue the saucers and everything all together. Yes, if you can see in the corner, that is Penelope up on my refrigerator. That is one of them. And I cannot stay mad at her. But anyway, so even though I can drill the holes, I don't have any dowels to put down in there to stabilize them, to keep them, all together. Because even with hot glue or E6000, I don't trust them to stay together without having a dowel in there to keep them straight, or at least, in line. So I have a few things I might want to try and see. I don't know. But the ones I buy for the birdhouses are way too thick. They're almost, I want like 3/4 of an inch. So not even 3/4, about a half an inch. And it's just too big. I wanted to get like a real thin one to do for the things, just enough to keep them in line. So, but anyway, yeah, no, my caregiver, she crafts too. And God, we were walking through Michael's just thinking of all the different, if we did this and we could do this, and I could do this. And she was telling me about something that she tried doing. She's like me. She likes boxes. She likes painting wooden boxes and using them for her jewelry or using them to keep things in. And she bought a really pretty box. It's a flat box, with a lid. And it has little sections in it, like, almost like to put pictures or something. I forget how she explained it. But she went and she thought, oh, she's going to mix glitter with the paint so that she has glitter paint. And I'm like, oops, I know what happened. And she goes, what? She goes, you do? And I said, yeah. I said the glitter got painted, so all you have is textured paint. She goes, yeah. And she goes, now I'm thinking about mixing the glitter with the other colors of paint, so it's all the same, because even though it will get painted, she goes, I want it to be all the same. And I said, one thing that you can do, it says that when you go to paint it, after you paint it, take glitter and sprinkle it over. I said, and it will stick to the paint without getting painted. So she's going to try that this weekend. She says she can't do a whole lot between now and then because she now works for me 5 days a week. She has 3 other clients that she also works after helping me out. So, yeah, she's busy. So, yeah, but I'm like, one, I'm very happy that I have her. I like her a lot. She gets in here, she does the job. She doesn't question about how I want things done. She's still learning about how to make my bed with the dolls. I mean, she makes my bed the way I want it. She's learning how to put the dolls and the stuffed animals on there, but I'm not going to complain. Because most of the time I do like putting my dolls on my bed. But I am thinking now, because, oh, that was the other thing. She took me to Toys R Us. And I didn't know this. Toys R Us has layaway. And they had Cabbage Patch dolls. So I found 2 that I fell in love with. One is 16-inch and one is 14-inch. Half patterns for both of them to make clothes for both of them. And I decided I'm going to, I am thinking about putting 2 shelves above my bed, the head of my bed, and maybe putting my Cabbage Patch dolls and my 18-inch dolls there. I can still get to them when I want to, but this way they're not constantly having to go from floor to bed, floor to bed, floor to bed. Because when I go to bed at night, the only place for me to put my stuffed animals and my dolls is in the corner of my room. And I am constantly having to brush my doll's hair before I can put them on the bed. So, but yeah. And then I've also, like I said, I found the plastic canvas kit for the haunted house. So I've been working on that because I thought, I want to get that made and get that out too for this year. It won't take long because a lot of it was already done. But I was like, I gotta stay out of that kitchen. What now? I've been doing really good. My problem is I'm still eating too much the grains. I think I'm hungry. Then I start eating like a couple pieces of bread and peanut butter. I'll make myself a quick egg sandwich, or what was it the other day? I made toast and put butter on it. It's okay if I have 2 pieces of bread in the day, or even 3, because I do eat organic whole grain, whole wheat bread. But that's 90 calories per slice. And I have, no, 80 calories per slice. And that there's already 240 calories, and I'm only allowed about 1,200. I can eat a little bit more if I'm more active, and that's something that I haven't really been doing that I need to do. I was very proud of myself because when I came out of Michael's, I asked her, where's Toys R Us? And she goes, well, it's down there. She says, you see that white building down there? And I'm like, way down there. I go, yeah. And she goes, that's where it is. And I said, I'll walk down there. But I said, chances are I'm going to have you get the car and pick me up when we get done in Toys R Us. So that's what she did. I walked around Toys R Us. Like I said, I found the Cabbage Patch dolls I wanted. They even had a couple movies that I wanted that, even if I got them through the Disney Club, they'd still be $20. So I might as well, get them on layaway where I don't have to pay them all. I was very proud of myself. I kept my layaway under $150. The only thing I didn't know about with Toys R Us is you have to make a payment every month. Not that I can't. It just wasn't something I was expecting. But I did find out that January and February are the only 2 months they don't have layaway. Other than that, they have layaway year round. So I thought, if I need certain things that only I know Toys R Us carries, that's where I'm going to go and get it. So, but yeah, no, I'm just, all I can think, every time I start working on my crafts and everything, I'm just like, yes, okay, let's see, we can do this, we can do this. So I think even the one with the hexes, I think before I put the tissue paper on it tonight, I think I'm going to cut something out of the cardboard chipboard, even if it's I don't know, but make some kind of design to put under the word hexes, and um, glue that on, and then do the tissue paper, and then I can highlight it with my gold paint and everything. So I don't have all the fancy supplies that people have, that all that rub and buff stuff and all the um, more expensive type of supplies. I live on a very tight budget. And yes, I do spend money on things that other people think, why do you buy this or why do you buy that? But that's who I am. I like my toys. I like my dolls. I like the way my life is. And if I want a new Cabbage Patch doll to put clothes on and display, that I will. Um, so I'm going to have to let you off because my cats are deciding that they are going to run around the house. And my fear is that while I'm sitting here, I'm going to become a launching pad and a landing pad. And it ain't a pretty sight. So I will see you all later. Be good to one another. Keep on crafting. Keep on trying to lose your weight. And I will see you all in a few days. Bye.